What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ali coming to you live, and today is a new episode on my new update on my personal bar cart. My last video was back in June, a few months back, and here we are in October. It's fall time, and we got a couple new bottles in store, so I can't wait to show you guys. But before I go and proceed, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, Grubbin' with Ali. We got new videos coming out pretty soon, and 22 is upon us, so I promise you guys new videos. It's gonna be lots of fun. Hit the like button, drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys think in terms of not just the video, but in terms of like the bottles that I have. Let me know what's your favorite bottles, what you guys have at your guys' house. Yeah, that'd be really, really nice. But don't just, please, so please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, Grubbin' with Ali. Let's go. Alright, so today's video is about my new update on my bar cart. It is the Oktoberfest edition. We got a couple new bottles back in store and stock for you. Let's start with my bourbons. Or actually, let's start with a little story in the beginning. So I started collecting sometime last year, I want to say last November. That's when I started collecting a few bottles here and there, keeping it, stocked in my little cabinet. And then once we moved into our new house, I told myself that I wanted to be a collector and start growing. And, not just actually collecting for value where I don't open it. This is actually also just collecting bottles, sipping it, enjoying it with friends and family, and just collecting the bottles, really. I'm not here to go ahead and save and hold and then trade. That's for serious dealers right there, and I'm not just one of them. So anyway, let's get straight to it. I have 21 bottles just in my bar alone. Now, I'm not going to include the champagne bottles. I have 3 champagne bottles in my bar cart that I'm not going to include. Just my most important bottles that I have collected. So 21 bottles. Bourbon count, I actually have about, here we go. Bourbon count, I have 7 bourbon bottles, 1 whiskey rye, I have 2 Japanese whiskeys, 1 Irish whiskey, I have 3 rums, 1 cognac, and 1 tequila, currently right now, at the moment. So as far as my bourbons go, I have Angel's Envy, and Angel's Envy is one of those great entry-level straight Kentucky bourbons. Got that for about $42. Then we have Blanton's Bourbon, which is made by the distillery over there in Buffalo Trace. Really rare, really hard to find. That usually goes for $65, but right now, Blanton's is, because due to the limited releases and how hard it is to find, actually they're selling them for about almost $200. Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, this is going for about $50. We have the Woodinville, that's made in the distillery in Washington State. This in particular, Woodinville that I have is actually finished in port casks. Got this for about $40. Eagle Rare, which is another Buffalo Trace product. Really hard to find. I was lucky enough to find it at this liquor store, Hidden Gem. Snatched that for about $50. Then we have Elijah Craig small batch. That goes for about $25. And then my last bourbon is the Blood Oath Pact 5. This is a really special bottle, really limited, really hard to find. They made about only 15,000 of these bottles when it got released. They're not going to be making them anymore. So that's for the 2019 edition. Originally, it retails for $99, $100 basically. But due to the limited release and how hard it is to find, they're actually selling them for about $500 to $600. I'm lucky enough to have that bottle. And you'll see it pretty soon here. It's almost less than half, which I'm really, really sad about. As far as the ryes go, I just have a 375 milliliter bottle of bourbon, bullet rye, really, and that's one of my favorite ryes. Scotch, I have 5 bottles, starting from the top, Monkey Shoulder, blended Scotch whiskey, and that ranges for $30. Then I have the Glenfarclas 12-year, which is a Speyside, and that was going for $50. Then I have the Oban 14 year, which is a Highland whiskey, and got that for $65. The Macallan 12-year Highland whiskey as well, sherry oak cask. This one was tough to find, but I was lucky enough to get it, and that was for about $85. And then my last bottle of Scotch is Ardbeg Ono, which is Islay whiskey. And for you Scotch heads out there, Scotch coming from the Islas is really peaty, really smoky. I got this bottle for $70. Okay, Irish whiskey, I only have one bottle, and that's my Redbreast 12-year cask strength bottle. Got that for $70. That one's a little tough to find. Pretty limited, but luckily I was able to get one. Japanese whiskey, I have two bottles. The Suntory whiskey Toki, $30. It's more of an entry-level Japanese whiskey. You can find it anywhere, local grocery store, not hard to find at all. Then I have the Hibiki Harmony, which is for $80. I got that as a special gift, and that one is I wouldn't say it's not rare to find, but it's tough, and they usually sell out in the stores. And that goes for $80 once again. Rum. When it comes to rum, I have three bottles. Starting with the first one, I have the Cayman Reef Barbados rum, and I got that for $25. It's a good entry-level rum. I'm slightly disappointed in it, to be honest. But it did win a double gold award at the San Francisco Spirit Awards spirit competition back, a couple years back. Yeah, I got that. Diplomatico. I got Diplomatico. That's a Venezuelan rum. This is one of my, actually, if not my favorite rum right now, and it has been for years now. I got introduced by this bottle at the Occidental Cigar Club in San Francisco. One day I went and I smoked a cigar, and I wanted to pair it up with a rum, and the bartender said, "Why don't you try the Diplomatico?" Once I tried that pairing, it was a beautiful thing, and it was just something I never let go to this day. I got that bottle for $35, so it's not too expensive either. My last rum is the Havana Club. This is a Puerto Rican rum. This rum is very versatile, very good with mojitos. It's actually my favorite to use, specifically the Havana Club Añejo. I got this bottle for $20, and when I have family over, we mix with the mojitos, and it's delicious. Cognac, right now I only have one bottle. It's odd, I know I'm Filipino, I should be stocked up on some Hennessy, but I don't have any at the moment, and I don't know why I haven't really focused on Cognac, really. But I only have one bottle, and that was gifted by my brother-in-law, and that's ABK6, of course made in France. Cognac, it won a gold award last year for best cognac, San Francisco Spirits Competition. This bottle goes for $125, so it's a big boy. You can't really find it in stores, but I'm not gonna say it's rare. Tequila, I only have one bottle right now. It's a Don Julio Blanco. That goes for $37. It's your basic, Don Julio Blanco, goes with margaritas and other good mixed cocktails with tequila in it. My family and I, we recently just finished the Don Julio Reposado and the Don Julio Añejo, actually, not too long ago. So that's not in my bar anymore. So yeah, in total, I totaled up the value. I have two bottles in my bar cart, which is the Blood Oath Pact 5 and the Blanton's. Due to the, I went ahead and averaged out their, with the rarity, I factored that in, the price, the limit, the value and all that. And so with the total value of my bar right now, not including the champagne bottles, is at $1,194. So I'm almost pushing $1,200 right now. I've been collecting since last November. So almost a year now. I've been collecting. Not too bad. Yeah, we have a fully stocked bar. So when we have friends and family over, we love to have a great time. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer some questions that I actually made for myself to you guys. And this is gonna be based on the bottles that I have currently in the bar. And so yeah, let's start with the first question. What is my favorite bottle to sip during a barbecue or a summer afternoon get together? And that's gonna be an Ardbeg Ono, which is once again the Islay whiskey. It's, you know, peaty, smoky. It's like bacon in your mouth. It's like hardcore. It punches you right in the mouth. But when me and the fellas get together, this is one of my favorite drinks to have. It's just like sitting around a campfire and just having a good time. So once again, my favorite bottle for that is the Ardbeg Ono. What is my favorite bottle during a cigar session? So when I'm relaxing, having a nice cigar, I usually go for rum, and that in particular is the Diplomatico Venezuelan Rum. It's, you know, like caramel, it's like butterscotch, it's like maple syrup in your cup, and it's pretty thick, and it goes well with all my cigars, really. Coffee is my alternative choice, although if I had to choose between the two, coffee all day with my cigar. So yeah, that's the Diplomatico Venezuelan Rum. Third question. What is my favorite bottle to sip on during football or basketball games or even boxing? I'm gonna go ahead and say Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare it has a nice balance. It, you know, has that nice spice in your mouth. It's not too, you know, all in your face, and it's still smooth body. It has a good complex body to it. Caramel, sometimes a floral note, maple syrup, and it has hints of orange notes. Eagle Rare is a good bottle to sip on during when you're watching a game. Fourth question. What is my favorite bottle when mixing into an old fashioned? Old fashioned is my favorite cocktail of all time. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Elijah Craig small batch. I actually got this idea from the Death & Co. Cocktail book that my wife actually picked out for me. And for you guys that don't know, Death & Co. is a famous speakeasy bar in New York City, located in Manhattan. And I've been there. It's a great bar, especially during night with their friends. Great concoction of cocktails, beautiful mixes. So yeah, I love the Elijah Craig into an old fashioned. Now, before I used to be a Woodford, Maker's Mark type of guy, even a Bullet Rye type of guy for my old fashions. But the Elijah Craig bourbon, you cannot go wrong. Next question: what is the best Scotch for friends and you know, introduction, you know, to the family? If I was gonna go ahead and give them a nice sip of Scotch, and that's gonna be the Monkey Shoulder blended Scotch. You can't go wrong. Floral, light, not heavy in the stomach, has a nice, you know, smoke to it, really, really light, and it's just a perfect introduction to Scotch. And I definitely recommend Monkey Shoulder. Best drink during the fall and cold nights. Here we are, it's October, heading into November and December. Right now, my favorite is the Woodinville bourbon, finished in port cask. This right here gives you a good, nice, strong, that good hug, that Washington hug, that, you know, when they say that Kentucky hug, it just kind of, when you take that sip, you could feel it in your chest, and you feel that burn, but it's warm. Woodinville, that's a great bottle. And with the port cask, it has a nice sweet, kind of like cherry, plum, orange finish, lightly sweetened. It's really, really good. That's a good bourbon, Woodinville. The bottle that I have right now with the most value, I'm gonna say, is the Blood Oath Pack 5. Because it's limited, because they only released 15,000 of these bottles and they'll never make it again, that's what makes it really, really tough to find. I've tried researching everywhere and I just can't seem to find one. And like I said earlier in the video, it retailed for $99, but because you can't find it anywhere and it's so valuable, it's at $500 to $600. This is one of my favorite sipping bourbons right here. It's finished in Caribbean casks, rum casks, and it has a blend of, you know, caramel, orange, pancake syrup, how do I say it? It's different. It's like candy in your mouth. It's delicious, and I'm not going to be opening it for another, probably for another year. I really want to save this bottle and see how far I can go. But yes, anyway, that is my update for my bar of October 2021. And it's been a great adventure leading up to this point, sipping and trying all these all these whiskeys. It's been a pleasure, and it's a wonderful experience. And as you can tell, I do have a passion for it. So yeah, once again, I love collecting it, but at the same time, once we have friends and family over, we break the seal, we sip, and we just have a great time. Anyway, that's that. Please subscribe to my channel, Grubbin' with Ali. We have more videos pumping it out. And don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, support your boy, and let's keep this thing going. Till next time.